That could have gone better. But let's heal up. Yeah, there's that one like incredibly powerful like Magnum or whatever in Resident Evil.
But you only get like 10 bullets with it, so it's just too awesome to use. This is actually an argument I had with another friend of mine. He was playing, I think it was Ninja Gaiden, and had a resurrection item, and he was dying on this one boss over and over, and I'm like, well, why don't you just use your resurrection item since it lets you keep the damage you've already inflicted? And he's like, no, but I need it for the final boss of the game. Like, you won't use it then either. We both know that. It's like, oh yeah.
I'm actually doing a bit better now.
Yeah, developing basic reflexes will do that, yes.
Also one of those rare times where Auspex is being useful.
Auspex is the one that lets you see invisible things?
Yes, it's the aura perception ability that we looked at. The progression is basically just you see farther.
Ah, yes, okay.
Which, I mean, can be handy, especially since it increases wits, which is also good, but...
True, but there is another caveat to that. Your computer is probably so good that the draw distance has gone insane all on its own.
Yeah. Random rat. Several random rats. Well, may as well.
Vitae is Vitae.
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers unless you're a Ventru.
Yes, but then it's not like, they have much choice in the matter.
No. Actually, if you'll excuse me one moment. Gotta go do something.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I turned the light on because I had kept it dark in here to help with the heat. But it's now a bit too dark. That reminds me of one time a friend of the family gave us these
Hello?
sorry, hold on.
You are pleased to not stop midway through statement.
Sorry.
He's confusing.
Sorry, I got distracted by something. A friend of the family once gave us these balls made out of basically plastic cups that have been glued together into an orb, and inside were clear Christmas lights. You could hang these from the ceiling, plug them in, and they acted as a light.
I suspect those melted.
No, they actually worked fine. Like they had burned a hole through the bottom of each cup to stick the lights through. And I actually realized at one point to got a hold of one and had it hanging in my room. It actually worked really well as basically a light that was bright enough you could see everything clearly, but also dark enough you had no trouble sleeping with it. Like, I mean, it's kind of a pain, at least for me, to sleep with the lights on, unless I'm incredibly fucking tired. So I would just basically have these on, not use the actual overhead lights. And I mean, I could do anything. I could read with them. I could, you know, just fall asleep easily. Pretty much lasted until like half the lights burned out, because that is as Christmas lights tend to do.
Yeah, I have been, over the years, it's like, I used to be the kid who had the desk lamp on all night, so I wasn't sleeping in the dark. But as time has gone on, I mean, I'm now the guy who has the dark-colored room to try and lower the light level even more.
I don't mind an odd light if it's, you know, like, if I'm gonna get up in the middle of the night to do something, it helps to have an optional light so I can actually see around. But oh shit, the hell! Please don't let that be one way.
I don't tend to change the layout of my room, so I would prefer that my room just, you know, continue to stay exactly the way I left it.
Oh no, no. Likewise, it's just sometimes. Okay, so listening to the thing, basically Grout has finally cracked altogether. He's heard the voices have told him not to trust anybody, and he is now withdrawn from the society altogether.
Okay. Mystery solved.
Because they
don't know
basically
what the madman is doing.
All screamed at him, "Do not trust LaCroix," which is fair. Yeah. He knows that I know.
He knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows.
Are we doing a Dr. Freeze here? I guess his wife is sick with something, so he's got her frozen in a jar?
Yes, that would be Mr. Freeze.
Fucking really? Oh, we gotta do this in order to open his bedroom, I guess.
Of course we do.
Oh. Or not, it just turns her around. Okay. Just in case something happens on the side that's bad, gonna go ahead and do the usual save. Because I know vaguely what happens next, but at the same time... There's a bed here, rather run down with a skeleton on it and a stake.
Okay. Sounds like a story occurred here.
Sounds like, yeah, oh wow. Tied, staked in the wrists, like he's... Uh-oh. Something exploded.
Something exploded as in Kapow action scene, or something exploded as in my computer just turned 50 Shades of Grey?
As in the house is now on fire in the game.
Okay, so story stuff.
Okay, so now we have some random guy saying, "Grout, lay low and be cleansed by the flames." Grout is not a corpse, he is ash. You will all bear the mark of the beast who washes there for the coming of the Lord. We have a crazy religious person.
Are they crazy if they're right? I'm not going to deny you clearly have a zealot on your hands.
Oh, yeah.
He's willing to burn down a building just to destroy you. But, you know, he's right.
Yeah.
And for the record, you probably do deserve to be burned at the stake.
Possibly. The Archfiend LaCroix, really? Okay. You know, I'm just gonna run, because this is a bad place to be. Okay. God damn it. Okay, and jump out a window. So yeah, that was Gunther Bach. Okay, just jump out there like a freaking boss.
Like a boss.
So yeah, that was Gunther Bach, an insane religious fanatic who belongs to the Society of Leopold. And has true faith.
Which means, fuck you.
Yep. Because I think we actually do fight him later, much later in the game, and I do believe one of his powers he can just cancel your abilities. So like if you're hiding with obfuscate, he will just say nope, and you're now visible, and he has a high-powered rifle. That's a much later fight, though. I believe. I hope. Burnt the burgers, of course.
Previous meta comments about how has someone like this not, irrevocably and realistically proved God to everyone?
Human nature.
Some point that answer just doesn't cut it anymore.
Yeah, but it's all I'm gonna give at the moment.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from you.
You no longer hear the voice of Grout.
Grout's dead. What?
Who is Bach?
Bach. Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out. Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind.
So, do you warn the prince about this true priest, or do you tell the true priest where the prince is?
No. Well, he'd kill us if we tried that. So we warned the prince. Apparently, they have a little rivalry. Nines, he seemed to be there too.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez?
Uh-oh.
It was. Consequences. Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
This one does not know, but he knows something was not Nines.
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war.
Do you really have any idea?
No.
I need to confer with the Primogen Warriors. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. This also is very important, so I need to call upon...
Be right back.
That's the answer I would have got.
The Ankaran sarcophagus was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago. I would like you to bring it back here for safekeeping.